Blasting the states I'm driving through for absolutely no good reason. Welcome to Idaho! Oh, Idaho, you mysterious potato-powered acid trip. You are the forgotten cousin in the Mountain West family who shows up to a reunion barefoot, holding a shotgun in one hand, a Dutch Brothers coffee in the other, yelling, "City folk ain't know nothing!" I will say that the girls in Idaho really seem to enjoy living here. They shout out the state's name every time somebody offers free drinks at a bar. Idaho, what in the farm-to-table frontier fable are you? You are no one's favorite. You're no one's least favorite. No one considers you mediocre. They don't think of you, like, at all. To most of the country, you are just East Washington. You are a land of contradictions. You are mountains and militia, tractors and tech startups, a state that says, we hate Californians, and then sell them half the state at premium prices and builds them 4 Chick-fil-A's in return. You are a place where people wear camo to weddings, and that camo is probably bedazzled. And why do you insist on wearing camouflage when you go fishing? Are you trying to sneak up on them? You are the kind of state that could legalize dueling and then politely ask you to bring your own musket. Listen, I'm not saying that Idaho ranks lowest whenever it comes to looks, IQ, or any reason to visit. It's just that I can't think of a way to finish this sentence. Let's start with the obvious. Potatoes. Yes, we know. You grow potatoes. You are potatoes. Not since the Trump administration have the hopes and dreams of so many white people rested on the performance of complete potatoes. You got potatoes on your license plate, in your bloodline, and probably in your will. And you don't just lean into the stereotype. You dig a potato-shaped hole and you build a vacation rental inside it. Literally, there's a giant potato hotel in Idaho. I've seen it. I'm not even mad. I'm just seriously impressed. Because only Idaho would look at a root vegetable and think, we should turn that into an Airbnb and charge $300 a night. But let's not act like that's your only agricultural contribution. You've got onions, hops, lentils, and more angry cows than rational people. You're like a Whole Foods if it was run by gremlins. Oh, sweet Boise. You're like if Portland and Salt Lake City had a love child who grew up polite, insecure, and a little too much into pickleball. You're nice. You're trying. You've got breweries, green belts, bike paths, and more kombucha than is honestly necessary. But you also have an energy like you're constantly explaining yourself. Boise is the kind of place where people say, actually, it's pronounced Boise, and then disappear into a mist of beard oil. Listen, you guys are one TED Talk away from being Boulder with lower property taxes. The rest of you, Northern Idaho, you're 40% militia compound and 60% lake house. You are so suspicious of the government you don't trust microwaves unless it prays before heating. You're basically the hide-and-seek champion for anyone trying to dodge the IRS, a jury summons, or basic human interaction. Eastern Idaho. You're more Mormon than Utah somehow. You've got temples, you've got tractors, you've got teenage missionaries, and enough passive-aggressive purity culture to power a Hallmark movie universe. You make Idaho Falls sound like a tourist attraction when really it's just a river, a Chick-fil-A, and a vague sense of unease. Southern Idaho. Flat, dry, it feels like a big unfinished sentence. It's like the land itself got tired halfway through being shaped and said, good enough. Idaho is one of the few places in the entire world you can open carry a bazooka at a farmer's market. People from Idaho buy raw milk from a guy named Wade who legally identifies as a tractor. People in Idaho regularly get into fistfights over the proper way to season elk jerky. You hate big government but love big trucks. You believe in freedom, Jesus, and duct tape. Your state bird is probably just a bald eagle carrying a six-pack and yelling, "Get off my lawn!" You're so outdoorsy your babies are born with fishing licenses. You don't hike for fun. You hike because the alternative is listening to Californians talk real estate. Despite all this, Idaho is gorgeous, like offensively beautiful, and it's not fair. They have sawtooth mountains that look like they were designed by a Skyrim modder. They have lakes so pure they make Canadians blush. They've got hot springs, canyons, sand dunes, waterfalls, glaciers, and exactly one friend who insists on fly fishing at dawn like it's a holy ritual. You're the kind of place that makes people say, "Wait, that's Idaho?" And then immediately regret saying it out loud because now everyone's going to move there and ruin it. You have got the isolation of Alaska, the chaos of Texas, and the scenic drama of Switzerland, but strangely none of the credit, and you seem to like it that way. So here's to you, Idaho. You're the cryptid of the continental U.S., the backwoods philosopher king, the frontier meth mirage with Wi-Fi, jerky, and just enough unhinged optimism to keep things spicy. You're weird, you're wild, you're wonderful. And despite the camo, paranoia, and the 30-year-old guy named Dusty trying to build a crypto farm in an abandoned barn, you're a national treasure. So raise your Mountain Dew in a mason jar, tip your cowboy hat made from recycled ATV tires, and yell your state motto from the top of a pine tree, "Don't tread on me!" But do try our potatoes. Remember, kids, if you come across one of these guys on your travels, take a picture, tag me on Instagram. There's a running joke that Goofy was always looking for potato land, and I believe I found it. And it is pretty darn goofy. I'm getting out of here.
Gosh.